Puck scooped up, brought out to center ice. Atkinson scored his first ever hat trick in his NHL career against the Avalanche. Pass goes down the wing, bounce back shot, and Varlamov turned that one aside. Avalanche good forecheck pressure put on, and the pass comes out to center. Avalanche regained possession. Skilling, former Blue Jacket, cuts in, he shoots, he scores! Skilling, top right-hand corner for a second goal of the year, and it's 1-0 for the Avalanche.
Well, Mike, it was a while ago, but the last even strength goal the Avalanche had was by Jack Skilling in Anaheim. And he and McLeod on that fourth line, whether it's Mitchell or Grigorenko in the middle, have been tremendous for the Avalanche. For both Skilling and McLeod, that is their fifth even strength goal that they have been on.
Time of the goal, 2 minutes.
All right, here's your chief scoring summary. Skilly's second of the season, coming early at 2:21. And the lone assist going to Nick Holden. Slapped around. Banged into the corner. Duchesne going to come out in front. Shot. Save. Loose puck between the circles. And chipped ahead and carried out to center ice. Boschman pass out to center for Iginla. To Duchesne. Coming down the wing. Shoots. Saved by Bobrovsky. McKinnon starting to dance out to center. Handed it off. Then Zadorov with a pass that got through from McKinnon. White fires, and the save made by Bobrovsky. Then the rebound shot by McKinnon missed. In fact, Peter, you and I were discussing before the start of the game what's coming for the Avs in terms of the road games. This is 11 out of 14, 15 out of the next 20 on the road. Avalanche Mitchell. Pass back towards Holden, slipped away from him, pushed ahead, and the Blue Jackets come into the Avs zone. Shot, score! Tough angle shot, but put into the back of the net by Boone Jenner for his team-leading fourth goal of the season.
And this, Mike, this is an interesting goal because this is just the kind of goal that Columbus needed. The Avalanche, the crowd was into it. A little bounce over the stick of the defenseman for the Avalanche. And walking in from the far side, he picks a spot. And, you know, that's the kind of goal that I just immediately looked at the Columbus bench, and they just exploded. So now we'll see, how does that goal by?
Avs control the face-off, coming out of the zone with speed. McKinnon down the middle. He shoots off the glove of Bobrovsky. And the puck finally comes up in the air. Taken out to center by Hartnell. Handed off to Foligno. Back to Hartnell. Pulls up, waits, fires. Save made by Varlamov. Down the slide, little chip. Goes into the corner. Grigorenko for hooking at 15:41. That's the penalty. Shot, score! The shot comes from David Savard. I don't know if it went off an Avalanche or a Blue Jacket stick, but that changed direction on Varlamov, and that didn't take long for this game now to go to the side of the Columbus Blue Jackets. They are up 2-1. We talked about their power play, and there it was in full bloom.
Let's see what this did. Going through, just made it way through a screen. He had two guys in front of the net. Semyon Varlamov. This will be a real good angle of it right here. Savard walks through. Oh yeah, it went off the Jenner in front. Like, he'll pick up his second goal of this first period. That will bounce in off his knee.
The Jackets come to center. Puck carried by Carlson. William Carlson makes the pass. The shot. Oh boy. And Varlamov hung in there, made the save. So it just is growing and growing, Peter.
And it's not going anywhere because, you know, so many people now involved.
We're underway in the second period. Save made by Varlamov. And the puck is still inside the Avs zone. Got tipped out in front, blocked. Peter, it is just a great looking jersey, isn't it?
Oh my goodness.
Here's a chance for Iginla. Score! Tied up at 2. Jarome Iginla. His third goal of the season, and he just sent a rocket by Bobrovsky to tie this one up.
Well, for Jarome Iginla, Mike, we'll be talking a lot about him over the course of the next few weeks. Next game against Florida. Jerome McKinnon will be playing his 1400th game in the National Hockey League. And he gets a huge goal for the Avalanche. But that's about as clear a 5-hole shot as you're going to see from that angle. But he gets this game tied up.
Tootin slides it across. Pass up the wing for Foligno. Cuts in, pass to Saad. Cuts in, he shoots, the rebound, scored, but no goal. Goaltender interference.
Semyon Varlamov has gone down when knocked over by a...
Crease of the goaltender. It's no goal, no penalty.
Pass to the corner for Erik Johnson, the big Avalanche defenseman. Leads Landeskog to center, lost the puck, taken from him, and brought in by Wenberg. He shoots, and caught by Varlamov. Here in this period, an 8-2 shot advantage for Columbus, Peter. Not too much of a surprise. I mean, Blue Jackets haven't been winning games, but they get a lot of shots. They're 8th best in the league at getting shots on net. 2 shots on that power play opportunity for the Avalanche. 3 total in the 3 power play opportunities. Remains 2-2. Johnson, saved by Bobrovsky. Silverberg for the Avalanche. Turned it off the boards to center for Mitchell. Shoots it in. Everberg catches up to a tough angle, but Bobrovsky is able to make the save. Puck lifted up the slot. Getting fires. A save. Rebound. Oh, shot wide. Erik Johnson comes out to center ice. Coming up the wing for McKinnon. Here's a chance down low, and it's going to be a penalty. Boschman missed high off the glass. Ginla, pass, shot, Nathan McKinnon finished it off. That's a power play goal for the Avs, and they've got the lead 3-2.
Michael, is this young man having a night for the Avalanche? He has been all over the ice. I believe that's 10 shots that he has attempted in tonight's game. Nice play by Ginla. And you saw the great poise of McKinnon. This pass comes across, it goes through a player, Mike, so you got to find it as it goes through it. You know it's coming your way, but once it goes through the body of someone, Mike, you got to refine it. And look at that. Just holds, waits, and fires it. Didn't pass Bobrovsky. Look at that look.
Penalty boxes now as everybody's come out of the penalty boxes. And we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Big collision with Landeskog and Savard. 13 shots on goal in the second period. That's the most they've had in a period this season. Johnson shoots, save made by Varlamov. Some other chances. Steele down low in the slot. Shot, save, rebound. It's still free. Shot, score. Game is tied up at 3. Boy, that was a lot of scramble in front of the net. And finally, it ended up going past Varlamov to tie the game at 3.
Is this Murphy, Mike? Because there was a lot, as you said, a lot of people. Did Murphy slide in from the point position and pick up a goal right here? Now, Murphy, as we talked about, Mike, he is a very talented kid. Breaks right in there. He had 3 years ago, it was a shoulder. 2 years ago, he had sort of a complete season, just about 70 games for Columbus. Last year, knee and everything. He was, just in the, not even 20 games. And you
take it off the puck, recovers, skates back behind the net, trying to spin away from Zadorov. Turns and shoots. Calvert wrapped around in front. Oh boy, that was close. Scooped up, brought to center, and in over the line by Saad. Cross ice, Foligno for the trail. Save, score. Brandon Dubinsky makes it 4-3 for Columbus.
Let's take it all the way back, Mike, and you can see how the Columbus Blue Jackets, the defenseman explodes into the play. The Avalanche get caught in a funny line change. It's 3-on-3 right there, but trying to get back. The defenseman beat the Avalanche players back into the zone. We saw the defenseman for Columbus, Murphy, score a big goal to tie it. And now, Mike, again, just a blast through bodies, but the defenseman making it through.
The Jackets have the lead. Now you can see if for the Jackets. Can they play with the lead? A team that has not won a game this year. Here's a chance. Big save by Varlamov.
Mike, who had such a great season last year, was named the captain during the offseason. I'm sure for these Columbus.
Play continues. Murray almost with a sandwich there in the corner. Jackets Atkinson comes in. Wine shoots. Set. Rebound. Oh boy, it was right there. And Varlamov turned around, saw it in the crease, put his glove on top. Landeskog got it ahead. Got a man in front. Skillet comes in. He shoots. Big save by Bobrovsky. Feeds it back to Prout at the point. No room to shoot to the net. Likes to put in the corner for Foligno. Back to the point for Prout. That time he shoots, and Varlamov saw it, makes the save. He hugs the puck against his chest. One shot, that's it. The Avs only give up one shot to Columbus. And they steal, tip on net, save. There's a chance, still, and it's underneath Bobrovsky. McKinnon's got it, another nice pass. This time it's Holden cutting in. Holden going to the front of the net. Blocked. Foligno's got it. Shot gets blocked. Pass. Tip to the corner. Back to Johnson. Shot. Tip down low. Big save. Shot around the boards. Not out of the zone, though. Tip down in front. Scramble for the puck. So here's the face-off of the game. Duchesne against Dubinsky. And the Jackets get the draw into the corner. And time has run out. And the Blue Jackets have their very first victory of the season